Welcome back, YouTubers. Sorry for my long absence. This is going to be a review of Figma number 437, Musashi from Fate Grand Order, and the Fate franchise in general. Now, this one is a really nice figure. Musashi here is a limited servant in the game, so she's not easy to get in-game, and this one is medium hard to get in general, but it comes with a ton. But let's get started. First, standard box. I do like the newer Figma boxes as they are much smaller than the old ones, and they are a lot easier to use as, storage-wise. Anyway, but first let's get into what this figure comes with. First, as you might have noticed from what I put her out with, it has a bowl, some chopsticks, and rice. Or at least I think this is a bowl of rice. It's hard to say. It comes out of the bowl, as you can see, as do the chopsticks. And there's a special set of hands just to hold the chopsticks and the bowl. So you've got those. And as you can see there, they're curved here for the hand and for this one. She also comes with a few other items. For example, dongos. At least I think that's how you pronounce them. But the dongos are a Japanese sweet. They're these little round things. I'm not great with names for things like this. Anyway, they're supposed to fit into this hand, I think. Let me double check and make sure. Yeah, it's supposed to fit into this hand. I'm wondering if the chopsticks have widened it by having them in there for a bit. There we go. As you can see, dongos. So she can hold those and the bowl of rice in that hand. Otherwise, it comes with two different faces. The standard one, the one that's got her mouth open, the one she's got her eyes closed, and this one here is the default. Has two swords, short and long. A pair of fire effects, blue and red, which go over blades. Now, from the look of it, it looks like the red effect and the blue effect are interchangeable on either blade. So it doesn't really matter. There's your extra hands, of course. 6 of them in total. The 2 specials plus 3 sets of other ones. And the extra hand grip. The extra wrist guard for the, wrist joint. Plus, also, the 2 katana, you can pop out the hilts. And all in all, this is a good figure. It's got nice posability in the leg joints. Though it's got a lot of little folded details, so I'd be very careful with this. Because I've had other figures like this. This thing had a huge amount of extra plastic wrapped around literally almost every piece when I got it out of the package. So be careful. Some of this stuff can stick to other items, like itself, and paint can transfer that way. So you'll want to be somewhat careful with this one. There's a high likelihood of paint transfers. I should also mention that her wrists are at a bit of an angle. So there is that too. When she's holding the swords. Plus also, when you're taking the hair off, this part here is part of the main piece. It's only the side piece like this that comes off. So you'll want to be careful of that. I half expect, however, that we will see Musashi get a Figma again, as they've been releasing a fair number of the 5-star rarity beach servant figures, and since they've already done Musashi, her berserker form, where she's carrying like a pair of Nerf bats, will possibly be coming out in the future. But that is Musashi. Oh, also, you can take this piece off. It's just a pin. Move, so if you want to move that piece, you can. But all in all, Musashi here is quite the nice figure. I recommend her for anyone who has her as a servant in the game, or who just really likes the character, as she's an interesting one. Trying to duplicate a pose from the back of the box. She has this thing flaming behind her, but it's a little tricky. Wonder if I'm using the wrong sword for it. But yeah, there we go. But yeah, as you can see, she's a pretty cool character. I like the design of her. And I also like that it's got all these little extra bits like the rice and such. All in all, it's a good figure, not just for that value, but also for the value of the extra parts, because you could use these parts with other figures. Now, granted, you won't be able to put them in their hands per se, but let's face it, when has that ever stopped people from, using them for other figures? But anyway, definitely in my top 10 on the figures that we've gotten recently for the last year. But anyway, please like, subscribe, comment below, share this video, and I'll see you guys soon. Ciao.